Alright, so I picked up a new firearm. This is the CZ P10c. I'm really excited. I bought this handgun used, and there's a number of reasons why I actually really like buying used firearms. One, it's a little bit cheaper most of the time. Two, pre-broken in for me. And three, sometimes comes with upgrades that I don't need to purchase myself or install myself. So I want you guys to tell me if I got scammed. What's up everybody, my name is Josh and this is Fledgling Tactical, and this channel is primarily focused around my journey to proficiency with firearms, as well as discussing things that are firearms or firearm safety related. So if you're into that type of content, feel free to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But before all that, let's go over the very 4 basic rules when handling firearm. 1, always treat every gun as if it is loaded. 2, never point your gun at anything that you aren't willing to destroy. 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to fire. And 4 is going to be know your target and what is beyond it. So with that being said, let's get right into this video. So like I had showed you guys a second ago, this is the CZ P10c. This is going to be CZ's equivalent to a striker fired compact size pistol, or the equivalent to about a Glock 19. It has a 4-inch barrel and it looks a little bit different than your run-of-the-mill CZ P10c. And with all the different upgrades with this firearm, I'm actually really excited to say that I feel like I got a really good deal on it. So before I tell you guys what I paid for it, what I'm going to do is actually show you guys the different upgrades that have happened to this firearm. I'm going to try to find the different parts online and try and give you guys grand totals to see how much I paid versus how much all these upgrades cost individually. Now the first thing that I wanted to point out, the most obvious part of this that is upgraded is going to be the slide. This is a Norso slide, and I don't know if these are still available online, but these front slide serrations are my favorite thing about this firearm because it grips my fingers absolutely perfectly, and honestly, that is my preferred way to rack my slide, is going to be from the front. It has a little window here, which is kind of reminiscent, in my opinion, of like some Shadow Systems firearms. It has a window up top, so if I decide to get a ported barrel, I can use it with this slide and it'll work wonderfully. And it also came optics ready, and it came with the Holosun 507C X2, which has a multi-reticle system for the red dot. So it starts off with just a 2 MOA red dot. You can switch it up to a circle with the dot or just the circle itself, and that I think is a really cool addition and awesome that it came with the firearm. The next part I wanted to talk about is this orange front sight. Wonderful front sight, really easy to pick up. The rear sights are completely blacked out. Unfortunately, they don't co-witness with this red dot because this is a pretty tall red dot. So maybe I'll switch out the red dot, maybe I won't, but this is how I got it from the store. Other than that, the next thing to talk about is the barrel. As you can see, right over here reads Killer Innovations. It has their Velocity logo, and this has a really cool pattern cut into the barrel itself. The cuts definitely help reduce some of that weight, and the gold signifies that it is a titanium nitrate. Nitrate? Hold on, let me make sure that I got that right. Titanium nitride coating, which is wonderful because it makes the barrel just a little bit more durable, and I've read somewhere that it can also reduce some of the friction, so it can, you know, cycle a little bit smoother. As you can tell, underneath it also has, it's a little bit banged up, and I definitely want to kind of switch that out, improve that myself, but the guide rod itself is also that titanium nitride finish, which matches the barrel, which is pretty nice, but I don't like gold, so I'm definitely going to be switching out the guide rod and the barrel itself, probably to a threaded barrel. In terms of the frame itself, it's pretty much just stock. Has a Picatinny rail up front for a light if you so choose. It has interchangeable back straps, and this one's the one that fits my hand the best. And I did want to talk about the trigger. This trigger is a really nice upgraded trigger. It's an Apex trigger, and it feels super good. That's the wall and break, and this is the reset. Really short reset, really crisp. I really enjoy this trigger so much, and all in all, this is a really nice shooting gun. All right, going hot. This thing feels good. that's going to be the basic overview of everything that's going on with this firearm. Let me know what you guys think. Did I get scammed? Because I paid $700 for this. And when I went ahead and calculated each and every upgrade, each and every individual piece to be added to this, it came out with the cost of the original gun to be right around $1,600. And I think that I got an absolute steal. All the upgrades are appropriate for this firearm. Now, am I dumb for buying used firearms? Do you guys buy used firearms? I know there is an inherent risk that you take when buying used firearms because you don't know if it will fire appropriately, properly, reliably. I'm really excited for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.